Hey gang, it's Ron again over at bulletprooflease.com. Okay, so let's do a video today. So today's evil lease clause, if you will, is garage leases. Okay, so every now and then in your smaller Class C rental properties, okay, and when I say smaller, I mean 5 units, 6 units, 7 units, things of that ilk. Every now and then the garage, if you have garages, they sit separately from the building. And so almost always you're better off renting those out to an outside person as storage, okay? So in my market, I could get $100 a month for a 1-bay garage in a Class C area. And it's storage. Somebody's gonna store stuff there, whatever. I don't allow them to work on cars there, okay? As opposed to including it into the rental. Okay, you say, well, if it rents for $1,000 a month, I'm not gonna get $100 a month more in rent if I let the tenant have it, right? If they'll pay me $100, I'll give it to them, but that's not what the market commands, okay? So I'm better off renting it to an outside thing, but I gotta make sure it doesn't screw up the flow of parking, right? So if it's right in the middle of the parking lot and the tenants, if I don't rent it to them, it screws up everybody's parking. I can't do that. So it usually sits away when I can do this. Okay, so now that we know that, I create a separate garage lease, all right? So I still want a lease, even if you're just renting the garage, I still have to have leases, you know, that kind of protect myself, right? Like you don't have access to the building, da-da-da-da. But the brutal clause that I have in there is that, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, is that the garage door is not included in the rent and I can remove it at any time, and they initial that, okay? Now, why would I do that? Of course, I'm gonna leave it there, but the underlying, I don't wanna call it threat, is don't pay your rent, take my garage door off, okay? So, you know, I don't wanna go through an eviction process, I don't do all any of that, I'm just gonna take the door off. My door off, that you agreed that I could do that. So guys, if you're gonna rent out garages and it's wildly profitable, I think at my peak, this is a total guess, I probably had, I mean, it wasn't a ton, 18, 20, 22, 23 maybe. But you know what? It was money in my pocket, so I had a separate garage lease, okay? So, but you always want to include that. Door's not included, okay? I'm gonna leave that one on. You can use it as a courtesy only, but I can remove it at any time I want. Please initial and sign here. Da-da-da-da-da. So guys, hopefully that helps somebody. Guys, visit bulletprooflease.com. It's 31 pages. It's fully editable for your locale and situation. It's been many years in the making putting that thing together. It's the only copyrighted lease in America. Bulletprooflease.com. Thanks, guys.